Hey guys, it's Joe Walker here. What the flipping hell is going on? So in the previous video, we were learning the old school kickflip. Managed to bag a brand new flip trick, the old school kickflip. If you haven't checked that video out yet, please do go check it out. It's an awesome trick. Managed to land it in the sort of first session that I was trying the old school kickflip. It's quite an easy flip trick to learn, so hopefully you guys will be able to land it too. Today, I want to move from the old school to the new school. So I have never ever attempted any new school tricks, certainly no new school flip tricks. So today, what I'm going to be trying to learn is how to get into Primo stand, and then hopefully, if commitment allows me, try and land some sort of rail flip. Some sort of rail flip to add a new flip trick to the bag. This is going to be a seriously intense stationary session today. So the warm-up is going to be completely stationary. Then we're going to have another follow-up chat, and then we are going to try and do both the Primo stand and the rail flip. Let's go on with the warm-up. Right guys, there we go, all warmed up. Hands down, I think that was the nicest heel flip I have ever done. I find heel flips easier stationary. Everything else is certainly easier in motion. I find stationary tricks just hard. I just find doing tricks when I'm on the move so much easier, especially flip tricks, especially those toe flips stationary. Just wasn't quite computing. I managed to land like 5 really sketchily, so I am able to land it, but I'm a bit conscious of that because I think it's the toe flip that is the most similar to the rail flip, which is what I'm going to hopefully be trying today. But before we get into the rail flip, we first need to know that I can Primo stand and get into Primo stand. So I'm just going to practice literally getting up into Primo stand, standing for say like 3 to 5 seconds, and then coming back out again. And then we'll have another catch up about where we stand with the rail flips. Let's get into the Primo stands. There we go guys, first ever Primo stands. These are feeling really, really weird. Primo is something in my world of skateboarding that you avoid at all costs. So doing something deliberately to put you into something that you avoid at all costs just messes with my brain. But I was able to get into Primo and then get out of it again 3 times there. Didn't quite hold it as long as I'd like to, but I think it's actually that part of this whole process that I'm going to struggle with the most. So if I can get myself into Primo, I am going to try some rail flips. So each time I get myself into Primo now, I'm not just going to try and get straight out of it. I'm going to actually try and rail flip or some variation of the rail flip. So fingers crossed we land one today. Let's do it. guys, definitely struggling to get into those Primo stands. It just feels so weird to try and get up into Primo and then do a trick. So what I'm going to try and do is just put the board in Primo, stand on it and try and land a rail flip, because it's the rail flip that I'm more interested in. I just want to get another flip trick in the bag. The toe flip and this sort of rail flip, it's kind of like a varial flip motion, but the board is resting on its side and it does like a varial flip and you land on it. That's the one I'm going for. That's the one I feel the most comfortable with in terms of the tutorial videos that I've watched. So I'm going to try that and then try and bag a few of those, maybe 5 of those, try and clean it up, and then maybe save the up into Primo rail flip for another day, because I just want to really land a rail flip today. So let's give some rail flips a try. There we go, guys, the rail flip. We are on an absolute roll. 3 weeks on the trot now, a brand new flip trick. We had the toe flip followed by the old school kick flip, and today the rail flip. I did set the expectation that I could get up into Primo and then do a rail flip. We're not quite there, but I am seriously happy to have bagged a new flip trick today. And at least I know that when I can comfortably get up into Primo, I'll be able to do a rail flip relatively comfortably. And this opens up so many doors. There are literally hundreds of new school variations. It's just a case of getting comfortable with the body positioning, the balance. Balance is key with new school tricks. And then the foot positioning, and just bang, go for the trick, commit. Rail flip today, who knows what we'll do next week, maybe another flip trick. Got loads of tricks in mind, and in my second year skating, which I'm in right now, I certainly want to have comfortably 10 flip tricks under my belt. I think I'm teetering about 9 or 10 at the moment. I'd say that's relatively comfortably done, and I'd say that I can do a rail flip now. If you want to try and learn how to rail flip, I'd definitely give it a go. Start by just having your board in Primo and then give it a go, and then practice getting up into Primo. Mix it up a bit, impress your friends, who knows, throw it into a game of skate, just wipe the floor, because you need some serious balance to be doing that trick. To cool down, guys, I'm just going to do all my basic tricks in motion, and then I'm going to say bye to you guys. So let's do all the basics in motion. And there we go, guys. Ended that one with a tasty varial flip and varial heel flip. Varial heel flip is hands down my favorite trick. I absolutely love that trick, probably because it's the most stylish trick that I can do, certainly the hardest trick that I can do. So today we learned the rail flip. We also learned how to get into Primo stand a couple of times, but more importantly the rail flip. If you are learning how to rail flip, do be careful. I fell quite a number of times, which is quite bizarre on learning flip tricks. You're bound to like hit your shins and stuff, but actually falling flat on the ground, that's a rare occurrence. But with the rail flip, that literally happened about 10 to 15 times for me today. So do be cautious of that. Wear safety gear if you are skateboarding. Stay safe. That's the most important thing, alongside having fun. The rail flip is a nice beginner flip trick for you guys to go out there and try. If you haven't already, do check out my toe flip video and tutorial. The pressure on the back foot in that toe flip video is pretty much exactly what you do for the rail flip. So if you're conscious of I want to know what I do with my feet with a rail flip. It really is just apply some pressure on your back foot and then whoosh, do like a scoop and boom, land on the board. But it's more detailed in that toe flip video and it's pretty much exactly the same, so please do check that out. I want to say a huge thank you guys for watching this video, and as always I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.